Welcome back, lovely people of everywhere. I'm not Boyd, but this is my good friend Conrad, and we're here with the semi-finals of the Battle Hardened. 98 players went in. We're down to 4.
Down to 4. And an extra interesting thing about this game is actually a rematch from the Swedish national finals this summer.
Oh, that's so awesome. I was also casting that event. It was very, very exciting game. I called Jacob Mr. Unmovable, and he still is trying not to be moved.
Yeah, but still not as insane this time around, because if I remember correctly, he went all the way through Swedish nationals without dropping a single game, neither in draft nor constructed.
He didn't drop a single game. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
So now he's been a bit humbled.
Oh.
It's just in the top 4 of the Battle Hardened, you know. No big deal.
Yeah. And Jakob is still coming in hot from I think he went to
top 8?
Yeah, top 8 semifinals in Calling Florence last weekend as well.
Top 4. He told me that he hadn't played like the seal format at all, so it's just impressive how good of a player he is.
Yeah, just raw talent.
Yeah,
just being a smart guy, it takes you far.
Yeah, it takes you far. The fundamentals helps a lot, you know. So let's just go to the game while they're setting up, my friend.
Yeah, and in the other corner we have Jesper Lindström back on stream for a second time today.
Yes.
Back in Swedish Nationals, he was on Victor, I think.
Yeah, so now it's a mirror match instead of Victor versus Sen.
Yeah, and I'm so impressed about these people that are not only specialists. There can be tons of fundamentals that go your way if you're a specialist in one hero, but Jesper showing here that he is well versed in other heroes than Victor as well, reaching top 4 with Sen.
Yeah, and the presumed dead hero, as the story has been for this weekend. So let's see if he managed to pick up some tricks. It will be extremely beautiful and poetic if Jesper managed to sneak away with this one. It's like, you taught me this, I will show you how I've learned. Ooh, that's a very cool card. Can you get it up screen? I think that's Wax Off.
Yeah, the blue one is Wax Off, right?
Or is it Wax On? Yeah, we'll figure it out shortly. Did I tell?
Wax Off is the blue one.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the legend in the world premiere?
Do tell.
So there was this guy, and he just walked up to people and started telling not a funny joke. It was very mediocre, and it was basically that he didn't know that Wax On and Wax Off is a reference, so he thought that was the funniest stuff ever. But the punchline is that this was on Saturday, and he told, I've been telling this joke since Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So he went to everybody he knew and keep reposting the same joke all over. Shout out, man, you're a legend.
It must be awesome just finding out such an awesome joke I've never heard of.
Yeah, completely original. No, it wasn't funny. But let's focus on the game.
Yeah. We get sidetracked there. But it seems like Jakob being the higher seed decided to let Jesper begin the game. I think Jesper just being content with sending the tiger stick and Jakob blocking it out.
Kakara, time your taming.
Yeah.
So, but it looks like Jesper is on a more defensive deck from the looks of it, as he's playing not only Wax On, so I'm thinking he's playing Wax Off as well.
I would imagine.
He's also playing the Sink Below, so he might be just trying to grind out. Never can't teach the Guardian player a new tricks. He just changed to a different hero.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple of different styles of Sen on stream today. One main difference that can be spotted in Jesper's hand now as well is that he's having he has a Command and Conquer in hand as well. And there is a build where you can use trying to make more use of D-reacts and sending like big attacks like CNC. Maybe he has weakest link included as well, I don't know.
That should be really good in the mirror.
It should be. But as far as I know, I think the simplest explanation of the mirror match is usually the one who starts blocking first loses.
Okay, really?
You have to transcend early, and you
Yes.
have to keep your foot on the gas pedal. In earlier Zen, many decks used the Zephyr Needle.
Yeah, that's true. Just to pump out the damage.
So it's a very good damage rate and something to do with your spare resources.
Yeah.
But in this matchup, it seems like since the decks have adapted, we don't know that much about Jakob's deck yet. But Jesper is including D-reacts. It would be devastating to lose your weapon early on to a D-react, for example.
And here we're gonna see the forbidden mode. Transcend! Sacred Art! Transcend!
Hard mode transcend.
Yeah, so you get one resource, so it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely not what you want to use that card for. So Jacob here, also an extremely good player, was thinking about all the different lines of having that turn. And there's like this crazy thing where you can... No, this is the only way. I was thinking about you pitch to red for the levels of enlightenment, but no, it doesn't work.
Yep.
I think you're just... This is where you like separate the good players from the bad. A greedy player would not have played the Sacred Art there.
No.
But Jacob knows this is what the matchup is about.
Yeah,
So
I need to transcend as quickly as possible. And this is how I can do it, so I will do it.
Even though it's a little doo-doo, you still get an okay turn. I think he actually has a pretty good hand because he has a tiger. He has the tiger body, which will make another one. And he has the...
Aspect of tiger red.
Yes, and he also has the chase the tail.
Oh, so he didn't need to... okay, if you put it stupid, you can say he didn't need to transcend this turn because he had everything to go with it. But it seems like the pouncing key is just gravy at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be... Though this turn is like super sick.
Yeah.
It's like 3, 6, 10... 17 or 16 damage.
How much? The first tiger was
It's for 0.
0.
4, and then 3, that's 7, and then 4.
Another tiger for 4.
11, and then 4. So that's 15.
Yeah. That's a very good turn. And you still made a quote-unquote bad transcend.
Yeah. So imagine if you had a good transcend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and here we see another card, a block card.
Yeah, this block card you can use. But so it seems like Jesper, he's creating a tiger using a sink, and since there are very few relevant on-hits in this matchup, I think he's fine with just getting the full 4 value out of sink. You don't have to wait for a particular on-hit. There are no, for example, snatches or stuff like that you would like to block. There are tiger swipes, there could be bittering thorns, but it's not the biggest of effects.
You can't wait for the bittering thorns, and here we see like a much more cleaner transcend with the shuffle the deck.
Yeah.
Stir the pot.
Yeah. And boy, I call it the blunt cat.
The blood cat.
Shuffle cat. And Boyd call it get a coffee break.
Coffee break?
Yeah. It's a shuffle the deck, sit around, chill a bit.
Yeah, that's true. You know, like, you know what? I don't want to think about my lines. Are we here to pitch deck or actually here to play the game, you know?
Let's shuffle for a bit.
True. So it's interesting that Jesper, he knows he's going to send the tiger, but he's not presenting Jacob the full story, so he's holding the information. So that's pretty interesting.
And this tiger is for, there we go. Thank you, Jesper.
Yeah, thank you.
3/3.
And he will have 1 floating. Do you remember what happened with... No, he probably bottomed that CNC.
Yeah.
Makes sense, as Jacob didn't arsenal a card, just...
Oh, wait, what's Jesper's hand now? He has a transcend, a she card, and what's the other one?
Yeah, I didn't quite get it. I think it is a red card.
And it's not a CNC?
Yeah, it's not CNC,
okay,
for sure. Because this line doesn't make any sense, but it's interesting because now both...
Well, it still transcends.
Yeah.
So that's something. So he can go tiger stick. But he would have gone the stick first.
Yeah, so it's definitely... it's chase the tail, so he's gonna double it and send it to the next guy. He's gonna do the same punishment as Jacob did on him.
Yeah.
It's also... This is not gonna be a long game. Both players completed the quest on turn 1.
Yep.
Not like the craziest quest in the universe, but it's like...
But still done.
quest completed, and he's probably just gonna get the same card, don't you think?
Probably. It might be like aspect of tiger. Yeah, he needs the aspect of tiger because he needs another tiger.
Oh yeah.
No, wait. He
No,
will.
he gets one from Sen, so he can just go Mauling Key for the 4, get 1 more damage.
Oh, pitch now. Has no more resource. He will get a tiger for 3 for sure. What is there for 0? No, pausing key. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Mauling key is the one for 5 with an extra arcane damage.
Oh yeah. Just go pouncing.
Yeah, I get you. You meant the right card, but I.
Yes. The words are escaping me.
Yeah, and we on last game we talked about how you can make your own brute card by using their like 10 different key terms you can use, like savage, like beat down, rush, blood, I guess. And you put
strong, brutal.
Yeah, you use 2 of those together, you get a brute card. And if you want to do the same thing for Sen, I think key is one of them.
Yes.
Aspect is another one. Claw. Yeah, there are a couple here as well.
Swift.
Yeah, and kick.
Kick. Tiger kick.
Yeah.
But here is a pretty heads-up play for Jesper. So he's presenting 1 less damage, but he gets to Arsenal the Tiger.
Yeah.
So I really like this line. I didn't think about it, but I think this, now we're seeing the deck LSS wanted Sen to play. It plays a lot of different and tricky cards and doesn't just do the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, and it seems a bit more fair than the shove armor, explode with Art of War turns that we used to see.
Much more dynamic gameplay.
Yeah,
and
still very powerful, but not. That doesn't feel unfair.
Yeah, and much more vulnerable to disruption.
Yeah.
So kudos to LSS for a great banning and
great book burning.
Yeah, get it out of here. We don't want to read. And here we see the deadly blue for 1.
aka the Transcend Enabler. He might get a tiger. Nope.
Yeah, no, I think it's fair to not give him the tiger.
Yeah, it's actually one of very few on hits that actually makes sense to block.
Yeah, and when you have the armor, it makes sense. It's like you can get kind of punked by the +1, but it's not like the end of the world. Let's see, what is Jacobs going to go? He has 1 floating.
Yeah, he just give the Biting Breeze double go again.
Okay, it goes so fast. Activate Sen, get the tiger, and which combo card is coming out of the deck now?
So how many cards does he have
has
left?
1 card left and the tiger. So he just gets the 0 for 4, trying to present as much damage as possible. And also because... no, I was thinking he was trying to get Shuko value, but he will get the Shuko value on the tiger.
Yep. Will.
So probably just... Jacob is just probably a man that likes to go for the force.
It might be that he's coming in with a tiger stick in between. Depends on what his last card is. Nope.
No, I don't think so. I think the last card is a red, so it's probably going to attack.
Mm.
And here we'll see, crazy value, stopping one of the few on hits.
Yeah.
But is he going to send a card? He has a CNC. Yeah, I think that's a mauling, the pouncing key. If it's a red one, you surely will keep it, don't you think?
Probably.
Because then you can go tiger, stick. No, stick, tiger, that CNC, pitch the last card.
Yeah, he probably would have wanted another.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a mauling key.
Yeah, but it's just it doesn't have the on it, so it's just 1 for 5,
Yeah,
not
still.
1 for 6.
Nope. Still a lot of damage.
Yeah, so that's why he got it, because he was fishing to get another tiger to get 1 more damage.
Yeah.
That's cool. Takes the 5, and we're down to 26, plays 29.
So yeah, Jesper kept 2 cards, right?
I think he kept 3 cards.
3 cards even.
Yes.
Let's see what he... 3 cards and 1 arsenal.
Yes, which we know is a tiger.
And still not getting any value out of Command and Conquer.
Yeah, I think Jacob might know that he's playing Command and Conquer. I don't know if the deck lists were open, but it makes sense to just like go for the maximum value every turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his last card, the blue. So yeah, so this is not gonna be the strongest turn, but he gets a
Mm.
Command and Conquer in his arsenal, and he still presents some damage.
Yeah, and it's interesting, but we've talked about other heroes today. For example, Viserai, which scales exponentially. Like the more card, a 5-card hand, it's a lot better than a 3-card hand.
Yeah, and
But I don't think Sen necessarily functions the same way.
he used to with Art of War,
Yeah,
but not anymore.
not anymore. He can still string together big turns with big hands, but it's not a necessity. I think he will need. He always wants a Shi if he could, and he would like some kind of enabler
Yeah,
to combo with whatever he tutors out of the deck with Zen ability. But apart from that, he doesn't need that much to present some kind of damage.
no. And here we see Jacob also on some sort of D-React. He has Flick Flack, and the biggest of them all.
Oh, Cosmic Awakening.
Cosmic Awakening.
That is awesome. I like that a lot.
Oh, that's cool. Do you think? No, you can't pitch stack it, so it's probably just a good blue, I guess, and you try to like get it.
Probably we haven't seen this Flick Flag is the first direct we've seen from Jacob so
Yeah.
far, right?
Yes, that's true. He's
So
been in the driver's seat.
Yeah, we've seen a couple from Jesper, but I don't know. It might be that Jakob simply hasn't drawn many.
Yeah, so they might have like the similar defensive tools.
Passing key for 4 go again.
Strong, and Jacob doesn't know that Jesper is not planning to play the last card, so he has to think. Yeah, there comes the Flick Flag,
Mhm.
and I think you're happy because as Jesper, because you get CNC in Arsenal, and most likely Jacob is going to Arsenal the last one of his cards.
Yes, and he didn't get the extra value out of the Flick Flag, and that's something.
Yeah, I mean that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Let's see how the unmovable Trossing plays this turn. He's always thinking about this turn, taking his time, but it's like he has 3 blues.
Yeah.
What of these cards is he going to Arsenal?
Yeah, no, there is no chance of Cosmic Awakening this turn.
No way. It costs 9, so it's like you could send it for 5.
Yeah, but I mean, if he blocked with the Traverse last turn, he could have sent it for 9, I think. But it's that's not good enough for getting a
Yeah.
4-card hand to send a simple 9.
And here, Jesper's like, bruh.
Yeah.
He's sending 2 without go again, and he has a direct, so he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe he will block with Traverse here? It covers this cleanly, and I don't know, maybe this is a hand that can explode?
What cards do we see in Jesper Chan? We see a Sink, I think.
It's one sink for sure.
Grain, the Tipsy Scale, I think. No, Preserved Tradition and the Ancestral Horror. No,
Oh,
is it called Ancestral Harmony?
yeah, it's called Ancestral Harmony, and for me, it's more like Ancestral Horror.
Yeah.
I lost 2 games in the World's Calling because of that card.
There's a very big difference between the highs and the lows of Ancestral
Yeah.
Harmony.
It's like the Ninja Sonata Arcanix.
Yeah.
If it hits, it's like,
Insane.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I th-
Especially in conjunction with Art of War, but happily we don't have to see that today.
Yeah,
might tomorrow when there is
LL,
LL tournament.
baby. Then you can pop off.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't really give the D-React here. It feels so bad.
it might be. Yeah,
He's actually doing it.
Yeah, if he knows that I won't present any particular damage, it's absolutely the worst card damage-wise in my hand. I might as well get rid of it.
Yeah, I
But-
was thinking about it might be because I'm too like Runeblade focused and want to
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, if this turn, let's see, he will probably play the Harmony,
Yeah, we
and
go.
hoping for it. Let's see if it's a combo card. Drum roll. Bam.
Oh,
No, it's miss.
Miss.
But it's something to transcend on at least.
And now you can get back a combo card into the deck. He's going for Chase the Tail. Yeah, and it makes sense because he can get an extra tiger
Mhm.
by cracking the boots. So this is a good card, and he also gets the resource to use it. So sadly, this is not like the crazy value. Ooh, he's going for more tigers.
Mhm. And this is also a combo card, so it will get buffed by the Ancestral Harmony.
It's true, and I don't remember the last card in his hand. I think he might trying to get the tiger value because he needs to activate Shuko.
This Mauling Key, his last card in hand.
Ah, yeah, he's trying. I feel like they're just playing the same turn back
Yeah,
and forth,
yeah,
back and
yeah,
forth.
Yeah.
Let's see if Jacob respects this. Now it's coming in for 6 because of Tiger Swipe. That's pretty cool.
So Shuko and Crouching Tiger and Ancestor Harmony. And there is still CNC in Arsenal.
Yes.
We will probably be parked there for another turn.
Yes, it will be parked there.
When would you think that he actually decides to pitch the Mauling Key to play the CNC?
Oh, that would be no.
Because it's the Mauling Key. It's very clean. He has one spare resource. It would mean it would come in for 6 and make possibly another another Arcane hit, because if Jacob doesn't block this out, he will have a tiger to go with it.
Yeah, no, I don't think he will. I mean, it's interesting. I see that Jacob has a flick flack,
Yeah.
which he would have loved to cover up this
this
one, because there's 2 cards in hand, so the tiger might do something.
It might be I know if Jacob uses Traverse, I think Jesper will pitch the key to attack with CNC.
Yes. So
that's a good opening.
Super dynamic.
Yeah.
Because then he has to block with Traverse, block with the Flick Flock, and then you come with the CNC, and then he doesn't. Then he has the critical 5 block.
Yeah, and
so we can't just show armor to protect the arsenal.
Exactly, and the worst outcome will be for Jacob if he is expecting something like Mauling Key.
Yeah.
And just like, you know what, I can just cover it up with my Flick Flack.
Yeah, yeah. If he doesn't use Flick Flack here, he can be in a lot of trouble. So this is very, very interesting turn. He's just leading with a few points, and both players have the headpiece ready to roll.
Mm-hmm. Jacob hasn't even blocked with his boots yet.
No, so he's slightly ahead, but not by much. It all depends on the sequence, the blocking, and what the persons are drawing.
He decides to block.
Excuse me for that. Yeah, so he goes for the D-React, try to get the full value. He gets a tiger. He's gonna play the tiger. Boop. Meow. And then, he goes for the Mauling Key. He wants the damage. And it makes sense, because he's a 1 for 7. That's pretty good. Is he going to block with another card? Yeah, because Jacob hand is not strong. It's a cheap.
Yeah, and it's also blocks for 5 at this point.
Yeah, true. So he's gonna leak. So so here we see the big value of the harmony. Imagine if it hit like 100 wins or something this turn. Oh my god. So I would say now Jesper is ahead, because Jacob's turn is not good.
How draw dependent? How likely do you think it is that any one of these players just draws a hand that is, wow, I win?
I mean, I don't think it will be to
that. No, not win as in I present lethal, but I string triggered such a big turn that you will never come back from this.
It might be around the 20 mark, which we are at, and here
we're closing in.
Yeah, Jesper is the head. So if Jacob sees Jesper blocking with the headpiece, he should be terrified. There's also an argument to like block with the Kasaya and pop it if you have a natural chi in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what Jesper is blocking with the red head jab.
Yeah, the 100 wins. It surprises me.
Huh. These
it's
players know something that I don't know.
Yeah, he's ahead in life.
And it's more value.
2 to 3.
Yeah, so you lose 1 damage.
I don't get this.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why we're here casting. And Jesper and Jakob is playing the semifinals.
Yeah, sadly our casting team doesn't have a ninja specialist.
No.
So we just have to assume what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is an interesting block, nevertheless. So none of the players are like ready to just tank it like you used to do back in the Sen.
No.
Because this is still a very strong... this is a strong turn.
Or could it be that Jesper wants to play the CNC and save 1 really powerful card for his next turn. I think it would make the most sense to just attack for 3 instead of blocking for 2, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
He might, yes, because if you could have taken 2, be 21-21, then you could block here.
Yeah.
You take 3, then you go to 18, and then you can present 9 back with an on it and Arsenal a good card.
Yeah, because I think he has a Chase the Tail in hand, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so he's probably going to Arsenal that.
Pitch the
It's the
Tiger Maker. What's it called?
Tiger blocking card.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So now it's the same. Now Jasper would be very scared if Jacob just shoves equipment here. So it feels like a very intricate dance where the first one to strike might be the one that's behind. Yes, he is also playing CNC.
He is.
So it feels like both the players have similar ideas about the matchup.
And you see, I think Jakob also has, he doubled CNC this turn.
Yeah, so he's just gonna...
he has them as well, he just hasn't seen them so far.
Yeah, he's just gonna send it back. But Jasper has a clean 6 block if he uses the equipment.
Yeah.
So let's see. Is this the turn that will explode?
Do you remember what Jakob has in his arsenal?
I don't remember. Oh, the glare is horrible.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, so there's a Sacred Arch.
Oh, okay.
Is there a blue card in that hand?
No, I think it was, Jesper.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at Jesper's hand. I don't remember Jacob's hand.
Yeah, I think it's he had what's it called, Wind Chakra, the one that, the blue one that pumps buff your crouch into. I think that's what's in Jacob's. He needs that in Arsenal to be able to, if it was the Transcend card, he wants to be able to use it.
Yeah.
So that's like why he's saving it.
It's not like the strongest card, but I understand. Yeah, you.
It's an enabler.
It's an enabler.
Yeah.
So here.
And that's its function. It's not to present a lot of damage. That's what you have the red cards for. You have to enable your transcends.
Yes, and it's kind of a red card if you play a transcend.
Because it buffs 3, right?
Yeah, yep. Buffs, it's 1 or 3.
Mm.
Let's see. Do Jasper care about the CNC? And does he care enough to use the equipment?
It seems like he's got to be putting together a big turn at this point because he has
Sacred Art.
Yeah,
and he has 2 red, 3. I think it's 3 red attacks.
Yeah, he has Aspect of Tiger, Pouncing Key, and I think he has Chase the Tail in Arsenal as well.
Yes.
That is a lot of damage in his hand.
Yeah, so if it's Aspect, is that go time? Don't you just show equipment and party?
Maybe, or don't you? Gotta be Traverse as well.
Huh. This is interesting. So he is happy making is small party time, not big party time.
Yeah, it seems he values keeping his Shuko and Kasaya around for another day. It must be tempting to just, as you said, just shove everything and use all your cards in hand to prevent as much damage as possible.
Yeah. Is it like the problem? Are you scared of Jacob doing the same? Is that why you are not committing?
Maybe, but I mean, over time, the Shuko generates a lot of value, and I guess there's a line some way in the future where you actually use the Kasaya.
So he's doing the same thing. So he's now just transcending and getting. This gotta be a record. Double Sen, double Sacred Art, no value.
Well, they do get 1 extra resource.
Yeah,
that is something.
That is value. Yeah, so I think if Jasper had 1 blue in hand, he would have shoved 100%.
Like any other blue, I think.
Yeah.
Anything he could play that wasn't the Sacred Art. That's interesting. That actually have been like the worst Transcend and somewhat bad blue card, but it does Transcend, so that's what you have to do.
Yeah, so he's gonna get Chase the Tail.
So is this the Tiger, Chase the Tail, Aspect of Tiger, Chase the Tail, another Tiger?
I don't think he has the resources for it.
Don't you think it's a one? Let's see here.
Chase the Tail, coming in for 4. I giving +3 to the next Tiger.
Paying 1. So what's left in hand? There's an Aspect of Tiger. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So he will keep his Chase the Tail in Arsenal for another turn.
Yeah, and I think I'd rather be Jasper in this position because you have a good red card. They have a bad blue card in quotation mark.
But I'm still curious about if that Jesper uses helmet. he did prevent the CNC hit
Yes.
when used in conjunction with other cards, but it still means that he has. I would guess there is a line where he would have used his boots instead to create the tiger, attack with chase the tail from arsenal, bring the aspect of tiger red that he has in hand.
Yeah.
It would leave him without an arsenal, but he would also have another chase. He would have the traverse the universe still in play.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
There's a lot of lines.
Yeah.
Lines here. And we'll get to see what was the correct line, or?
Yeah, and I think to me personally that this is what could make the mirror matches the most frustrating, because if I lose, I feel like, well, I guess I'm just a worse Sen player because I just lost to another Sen. Apparently he does things better than I do. But it's of course things can be draw dependent, but it's also very interesting. Like every single in and out of the matchup gets of the hero gets put to the test when you face the same hero. You know what your opponent can do, and you know what you can do, and you have to try to outsmart them and just put together better math than they do.
Yeah, and it's Sen Mirror seems also extremely skill testing, because when you're like Visceral Mirror, you could just say, oh, bad beat, they sacked me, they drew better.
Yeah.
But both heroes have access to their entire deck almost in every turn. So the better player should get an edge from being able to use the deck and the combo better.
Yeah, probably. And I guess that's why we're at 21-20 in life totals.
Yeah.
And these players are at the semifinals.
Yeah.
So they know what they're doing.
Oh man, I'm so happy that we got to see this match. I'm a really big fan of Jacob, but I'm also kind of rooting for Jesper. But just based on Elo, he's kind of like the underdog here.
Jesper is doing well.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
He came in second in Nationals this year,
Yes.
he lost to a busted deck, basically.
Yeah.
So
His Victor deck was so fair compared to this.
Yeah, he went through a field of a lot of busted decks, and he beat most of them except Sen in the finals.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
he also
very
had
well done.
A crazy game against Astner on Enigma, which is usually a very bad Victor matchup.
Yeah, that's intense. Yeah, he won that. That's insane.
Yeah,
like deemed unwinnable as far as I know.
Yeah. That if you guys at home haven't watched that, I really recommend. After this stream we have 2 more matches, so don't go anywhere. Go there.
So right after this stream has ended, after the finals, there you have a couple of hours during the night before the next stream is going on, Living Legend tomorrow. In the meantime, you can watch the Swedish Nationals Top 8 stream on this channel, Fab Sweden.
True, it's in the channel, and it's hosted by the extremely beautiful team at Cruxel that got us to play in this esports studio. It looks amazing.
Yeah. And with the beautiful casters as well.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I think we did a good job.
You did. It was a real nice experience with a very good production.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed.
So Jacob is like
still in the tank.
Magicious. He's very. This is why Jacob can play one Rosetta Sealed and make top 8, because he's so good at doing all the math, checking all the lines.
Yeah.
He's making his list. He's checking his twice, and he come forward to. I'll take the 3.
Yep. And I think
the 4.
Let's see what he has in hand, and it's always it's like every attack Jesper throws at him. There's a big decision: is this where I shove?
Yes.
Either only traverse or traverse and more stuff.
Yes. So that's 4. So this was like the Sen deck is so efficient now. It's crazy. Here we also see a nice sideboard card from Jacob, the weakest link.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that he needs to block with it. I think Jacob doesn't have a blue in his hand.
Oh, maybe not.
Because this one is like the give me the tempo card.
Yeah, and I would be so tempted to block with traverse just to get a blue card.
Yeah, no.
In that case,
it's reserved for the hero power. You lose so much potential from the card if you use it just for resource.
Yeah, absolutely. But the temptation is still there.
Yeah, that's true. You have to be disciplined, man. You have to be disciplined.
Tiger for 0.
I love the hand gestures. Like, are you gonna block?
Yeah.
Nah.
Not today.
So the big question is, are you gonna let him get the tiger? Because you have 4 HP lead. You have
In what scenarios would the tiger accomplish something, you think?
it accomplished something if he's
Because he already buffed with Shuko. There could be like, if he
yeah,
has pouncing key,
it's
would
only
make
pouncing, I think, because I don't think they're playing like the draft card, the one that hits for 7 that costs 2.
yeah, there could be copies, but that cost 2.
Yeah, it's so expensive
Yeah,
because if it's like you let it hit, he gets a tiger, he then attacks the tiger for 0, then attacks for 7.
I think it's called something with key as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, key unleashed.
Key Unleashed, yeah, I don't think that's a fair.
Yeah,
But he's respecting. These guys are so much respect for each other.
a simple 3.
Yeah, so he's gonna take it, go down to 17.
Yep.
17 plays 16. This match is so even.
Yeah, I must say I did not expect this much blocking.
Yeah, no.
Because I was talking to Jesper just before the game, and he faced Simon Nielsen in his quarterfinals, another Sen player. So he's fresh off a victory over a fellow Sen player. And I asked him what the key points is, and he said draw well.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. But also, usually, if you start as at the beginning of a game, if you start blocking, you're usually on losing end. But it's not what have happened this game, is it?
Yeah, no.
We've seen a lot of D reacts, a lot of relevant on hits that people have been content just blocking with 2 cards, sending like A, C, and C, or I don't think we've seen any weakest links played.
No,
but
only blocked.
Yeah, but they are used.
Yeah, and now if Jacob lets this leak through, then Jesper gets a very good turn. Because then he can crack the boots to make another tiger, get the tiger, and then get the full value from the chase, the tail he's in Arsenal. But he has the D-React, so surely he's gonna block this one with the D-React.
Yeah, I really imagine that. And it's so interesting. All these, that's not a card. What's it called? Breed Anger?
No, this is not Breed, it's Flex Clause.
Flex Clause. That wasn't a card that was played in the earlier versions of Sen, was it?
No. It was all bonds, combo cards, baby.
Yeah, but since when you when you got your combo banned, you had to remove a couple of cards from the deck because they did nothing anymore. Like you didn't play Surging Strike, but everything that had to do with the bonds combo line didn't do that much anymore. So you had more space for other cards that they have good value on their own. Like this is a 1/4 go again with the relevant on it. That's a good card in many ways.
Yeah. It's like Snatch, but you know what you draw, and it has go again.
Yeah, and it's like Jacob is thinking about this. It's a tough choice.
Yeah, for me it was just like snap, do the D-React. But the problem is here, he wants the value, and he has 2 cheese. So he wants. But the problem is that the cheese are +1 and -1.
Yeah.
So it's a little awkward.
Yeah. So I would imagine he was waited till next chain link and placed the +1 on the
last one and the -1 on the curve.
exactly.
That's tricky. That's smart, Conrad.
Yeah.
Good catch. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see if that's how we do it.
Yeah.
But it's also the Jacob is considering how bad can things be if I give the tiger at this point, because it's still 4 damage. It's a 4th of my life. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But he has to put together big damage on his way back.
Yes.
And if he can double transcend, he will get a lot of resources.
Yeah. The problem is what are you going to use these resources for? Because this hand it doesn't attack. He has only 1 attack. It's the combo card. He has Breeding Anger in hand.
Yeah.
And he has 2 cheese and a defense reaction. So it's like, what are you gonna do with this hand?
No, but exactly. And I don't think the traverse doesn't do that much at this point.
No, you already have 2 cheese.
Yeah, you have all the resources you want. And if you decide to play both cheese this turn and transcend, you don't get the Kasaya resources the next turn. That might not be an issue if you already have 2 she, but anyway, there are so many things to consider.
Yeah, because it's also the awkward thing about the +1 -1 is like if you use it on your turn, it's hard to get the value from both of them. I mean, if you have you can like block with boots and send the spear tiger
Yeah.
for do some shenanigans. Give the minus to tiger, give the plus to the next attack.
Yeah, and I like target earlier chain links, but it requires some setup.
Yeah,
And it's the things can go a lot more smooth than that.
I agree for sure. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm at the edge of my seat here. What is Jacob going to do? He's trying to math out all the lines. So if I were Jacob, I would slam the D-React on it, and then Jesper's probably just gonna send the CAC. So that's only 2.
How many cards are left in hand?
Jesper has only the arsenal.
Only Arsenal.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I think the big decision for Jacob is like, what happens if I let it hit?
And I guess he could be considering if there is another C in Arsenal. It was not.
Yeah, that's also scary because then you have to give your equipment and do not get a lot of value from it.
Yeah, and I mean if this flex clause would hit, it would mean that he would get a tiger and he could go for. He still has Chase the Tail in Arsenal, right?
Yes, so he would have definitely just made another tiger and go tiger, Chase the Tail, tiger, just pushing as much damage as possible.
And there would also be a line there if Jesper really would want to push damage, he can use his boots to create one tiger, but that.
Yeah, no, you're not pushing it for just +1 from the weapon. You have to do it to enable something.
Yep.
So let's see. What will Jacob do now? He has to play an attack to start the chain.
And to do that, he has to pitch.
Yes. So he's gonna make the tiger.
Because he also he has the transcend card in Arsenal as well.
Yeah, so he really wants the +3 from it.
Yeah, but he can't, since there is no attack to target, he can't transcend and play the card before he has to do this first. Now
wow.
he can use the Arsenal.
Up and down. But yeah, so he will still get a tiger to use the 4, and he has like 5 resources this turn. So this is probably a turn that will evolve the Kakara, I think, to try to smooth out the resources.
Yes.
So tiger is still 0 because it got +1 and -1. Activate Sen. Create a tiger, going to hand, and find a combo card. Which one is it? It's Chase the Tail. It makes sense. Yes. Oh yeah, because the tiger is still on the stack.
Yep.
The combat chain.
And does this mean that he wants to keep his Arsenal?
No, yeah, that's true, because if he plays it, he closes the chain.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter because he gets 4, and does tiger says on this chain, or does it just say the next tiger? Yeah, it has to say chain is a ninja card.
Yeah, I think it's Chase. It gotta be chain.
Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, combat chain.
Yeah, so here's a tiger for 4 after Jesper taking 1. So now he's doing the math. He has a free tiger, and he's actually going to present the 3 block, taking 1.
15 each.
So I think Jacob is just keeping that card for another day. No, but now he gets the tiger. So now he can close the chain.
Yeah.
Damn, this was not the turn I did expect that Jacob would get full value from 3 tigers. Or not full value from the first one.
Then we are close the chain.
But still, this is still a huge turn. +3. Here it comes. Meow.
And what does he have left in hand?
He has a red attack, I think. Let's see.
So that's what he rather have that in Arsenal.
Yeah, or he might just send it. This 7 damage is almost the entire life of Jasper, and he has already started blocking.
Deciding to take 3 here.
Oh no, it's the chi.
Yeah, it's a chi. Yeah. Playing it safely in the sense that now he knows that Jesper there won't be any more pokes for at least 2 turns.
Yes, and I really like this play because you can Kakara for 2, and he goes to 6.
Mm.
But I think this is just much more efficient use of your resources, and it helps you block on hits. Now the weapon is like a joke.
Yeah, if Jesper, like, I mean, it sounds weird to say, well, he counted on his tiger stick to do 2 damage. I mean, it's not as much. It's not awful, but it's even worse when you pay 2 resources to attack for 1 and maybe 1 more. It's
Yeah.
not where you want to be.
It feels assassin.
Yeah. But the on-hit effect is worse.
Yeah, and now the tiger doesn't even do the value.
Nope.
So it's like this sense state is really. I think this might be the one that helps Jacob cross the finish line here. But let's see. So the tiger comes. It doesn't do anything.
Oh.
Now he's going to go for chase the tail.
I guess he will break his boots here as well.
Yes. It's
This is the time he has to cash it in.
Yeah, I think you just have to pump, but it's like the pumping is so bad due to the sense state. It just gives Jacob more and more value.
Yeah, but the Tiger Shuko always makes it so it won't be preventable.
Ah, okay.
So it's since if the Tiger comes, he will be activated.
Yes. So now he blocks, and the sense state blocks the last one.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna crack his boot, which is at instant speed, so he doesn't break the chain.
Yeah. So this will be 3. No,
4.
4 unpreventable.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's something.
Yeah. Your sense state doesn't control me.
1, 2, 3. How much damage? Yeah.
Yes, they know.
They know.
So it's still even, and even with the defense card, they're still blocking.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
It might be Jesper might have been lying to me.
Yeah, he's just trying to sandbag
or
you.
Maybe it was me not listening to him.
Yeah.
Like that. Well.
Because these boys, they are blocking.
They do block.
So Jacob has been drawing a lot of the chi el naturel, as we say in the business, but now Jesper gets to give Jacob a little of his own medicine, because he has double transcend in his hand, so he can get full value of Castara, because he can block with it, do double transcend, pop it, and then get the full value from it.
Oh, is that a Cosmic Awakening as well? No, in Jesper's hand.
Is it? That would be awesome.
No, I don't think it is. It might be the Phoenix. No, I don't
Phoenix?
What's it called? Not Rising Flames. The Transcendent one where you draw a card and put another one back.
Oh yeah. It's a Rising Sun, Setting Moon.
Yeah, makes sense.
A limited all-star and very good constructed card. Yeah, so he's gonna do it.
Yeah, Transcend Bird.
Yeah, so he's gonna take 2 and then activate the chi.
Yeah, and I thought he can actually. No, he decides against. If he wants to, I'm a bit surprised here. He could actually.
He has to activate it.
He can activate it so that he would take 1 less damage from Chase the Tail.
No, because then it's removed from the combat.
Yeah, but he can still. I'm not a judge, but I think he can do it in damage resolution step, so that he gets the sense state, preventing 1 damage.
I'm uncertain. Maybe. Maybe.
A judge knows this better than I do,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure you can. I think you can do both.
Yeah, we can. Well, let's ask the judge afterwards.
And I won't remind Jesper, or at least I will do it in a very, very gentle way if it turns out that life point is what mattered.
Oh, if this 1 life mattered, holy moly, that's gonna be crazy.
I gotta check with the judge first.
Yeah, I think there is no window to do it, because you're already in damage.
Might be. Maybe I just to shut up.
No, it's perfect. I'm just I have done the level 1 test.
Yeah.
I just have it updated, so Christian keeps bothering me. You're not a judge.
Yeah. But what you can do, as if you that won't happen in this matchup. There are some opportunities where you are supposed to, if Sen blocks with his Kasaya, you're supposed to close the combat chain, or I want to break the chain.
Yeah, to see if they pop it.
Yeah.
So
but that's not an option when you're playing Sen yourself, because you need your combat chain.
Yeah. So, oh no, Jesper did not only have 2 cheese, he had 3 cheese in his hand. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So is he going to block the tiger? Yeah, it's coming in for 5. That's he has to block the tiger.
Mhm.
That's his entire life. So now he also lose the value, so he has to do it now to transcend to keep the chi, so he can do something on his turn. But
Yeah. And
this
also
looks
transcends.
scary for Jesper because Jacob still has the universe.
Yeah, and he can still. I don't know how far. Well, don't think Jacob has shuffled the deck with a shuffle cat yet.
No, he has
But
shuffled the deck with his ability.
yeah, well, of course, I'm stupid. Yeah, he shuffle all the time, but they're getting closer and closer to the Cosmic Awakening, and there will be more and more she's in deck.
Yes.
So once he hits that Cosmic and has a couple of she's, there's go time for the Cosmic. And at this point, if it's for 15, it's
it's over.
Yeah, it's like it's 9, 15, 20, right?
Yes.
And already at 15, it would
No,
be
it's 10, 15.
10, 15. That makes more sense. Yeah. So,
9.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that from. It would be, but it's still a lot of damage. It's not called 9 resources. That's it.
Yes, it costs 9. So here is 5. It's half of Jacob's life.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be prevented, so the set state doesn't do anything. But it's like, when is Jacob going to use this traverse? Does he just like it? Does he want to keep it for the next game?
Mm. And it's like, also the issue with facing Sen. At this point, Jacob has a healthy life total, and there might be a risk of you just helping him getting another sheet to his hand by attacking.
Yeah,
but also you can't just leave him there.
You can't not attack.
Yeah.
So he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
He has the block to get the tiger, but it already has a chi in hand, so he's like, is he just going to use it as a fancy blade break too?
And getting another chi, and he could get another tiger if he wants to.
Yeah, so he can activate Sen, do the ultra forbidden technique of activating Sen on your opponent's turn to get one more tiger in hand, but that doesn't make any sense because Jesper has the Sen state.
Yeah.
So even if he had like Tiger Pump, because you could just fail to find the combo card and just add the tiger to your hand.
Yep.
So it's like I've never heard of anyone doing it profitable, but it is possible.
Since I'm playing new, pretty often people feels like playing just transcending, finding pitching she, finding nothing when I play Siren's Call, or if I play Bonds
that makes
of
sense.
Agony. But in this matchup, I don't think that's very profitable.
No, it's you want all the cards in your hand.
Mm. And Jacob gets to keep the traverse for another day, but still getting a tiger from the, what's it called? Tiger reflex. Tiger eye reflexes.
It's the eye of the tiger reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesper doesn't have a 0 cost in Arsenal. Back to Jacob. Let's see what happens now.
So Sen state gone, and Jesper has the luxury of having a Sen state for one more turn. This is the last turn.
So Jesper needs to keep as much of his hand as possible and hope that Jacob doesn't have a strong turn. That's the start of not a strong turn.
It's for 1, practically 0.
Yes.
Taking 0.
So it's just to unlock his transcend.
Yep.
And he knows he can just put the chase tail back for free.
Yeah, and he will find it.
Will he find it though? Because he has... Yeah, he has 2 cheese in hand.
Yeah.
But will only have 1 tiger.
He has 1 in banished as well.
That's true. Yeah. You're quick, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he will just pick it up again. Makes sense. Oh, whoa!
No.
Still has to shuffle the deck though. Yeah, so this is problem for Jesper. That card is so value. And he can use the Taming Kakara as well to
because
get tiger value.
Yeah, so many resources. So let's see. If he goes Kakara...
He takes 1, and then he is going to go to tiger for 2. He has to block it. No, he just gives the Shuko on the tiger, I think. And then if he's the best in the world, he has a D-react here.
Let's see. Coming in for 2, practically 1 because of the Sen state.
Yes. And he knows Jacob's entire line. So he can do the math.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There are no secret cards at this point.
Yes.
presenting an annoying breakpoint. He has to block this.
Yeah, so he chose not to use the 2-block equipment. Yeah, so block 3. This is also 3, so now he can use the equipment.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yes.
Never mind. Never use the equipment.
Oh, but this means Jesper, Sen state is dying. Jesper
Yeah.
has a transcend card, which he can't use. In his hand, he has the grain that tips the scale.
Yeah, so
Oh, right. Now we
he
can use
use it.
There we go. He had something. I mean, that's that's a good point that we talked about earlier. That if there is a big reason to arsenal your like measly blue enablers, because if things like this happen, you get stuck with like one transcend. You really want to be able to use it.
Yeah, and
to convert
guess
it to a
what?
chi.
Jacob drew another chi. And he's actually going to play around the card, I think, because he doesn't want to give him a tiger.
Oh, this is smart.
Or maybe just he wants another resource.
How many resources does he need? He has one chi in hand and another transcend card. And that's I can't see it's the aspect of tiger red, right?
There has to be it's the eternal winds and the life gain chi.
A homage of ancestors, I think.
Yeah, and no.
Nope.
just thinking. Bro, what if I block though? What are you gonna do then? He says to Jesper.
Like if it's like Jacob is holding his head in his hands.
Yeah,
but I don't think he might be stressed, but not in the worst possible way. He doesn't want to make any stupid mistakes.
This is an iconic Jacob I'm thinking pose. He always grabs his head with both his hands and just locks in. It's very funny to me.
See here. Yeah, is it 100 wins?
Yeah, no, it's the card that combos with 100 wins.
So you get to put your 100 wins back into the deck.
Yeah, and it gets plus X, where X is the number of 100 wins or something. I don't know. It's not a typically played card, but I think it's played in the new set.
Yeah, and at this point it seems like a legit line as well, because I don't know how many cards, how many good targets for Sen there is left in Jakob's deck, but there could be a real chance of him just getting a red hand 100 wins if that's left.
Yeah,
because it would still, if it would buff the next attack by 1, it would be really annoying to deal with, because he has pouncing chi. See here.
Yeah, so he commits to it, and now Jacob's gonna look like a genius for blocking the one attack, so he doesn't get the tiger. If the tiger would do anything, that's also the big question. Thank you, Jacob.
What can Jesper do? He transcends, buffing it by 1.
Yep, it's still blocked out. I think it's just tiger pouncing, don't you think?
Pouncing would make another. Is it in the banished zone though? So
no, pouncing is the one. It gets +1 and go again.
But I mean,
if tiger, no.
Yeah, okay. So there is no tiger in the making.
Yes.
No tiger swipes. Okay.
Yeah. So we want for tiger swipe instead, which makes sense.
Yeah, it's a 0 for 4.
Yeah,
and Jesper has no resources to play with.
Yeah, so it's just 0 for 4. So here Jacob takes 1, and this is 4. It will create a tiger, but this doesn't do anything. Jacob with his mighty 5-card hand. Can he get over the finish line?
Yeah, I think he went through this in his head already.
Yeah.
Not in a think tank for as long as the first time around.
Yeah. So this is the position he's been playing for. Let's see how he plays this turn.
Yeah, and this is what I think is so great about this game, because it's been, for the last couple of turns, it seems like Jacob has been in the driver's seat, but really not want to commit for the kill. But at this point, it's like, okay, I can go down to 3, just one life point above you. But this is such a big difference in the game state right now.
Yeah.
So Jacob is incredibly favored at this point.
And imagine if he had gotten 4 damage from Ancestral Harmony.
Yeah, it would be a total difference.
Because then he had to be forced to block.
Yeah.
For 1 card this turn, and that might have changed everything.
Yeah, might have forced like a Shuko block earlier, or another card which could have been used for something else. So it's small things that can make a huge difference.
Yeah, not that Jesper could do anything about
No, no,
it,
no, no. It did nothing wrong at all. But it's just it's a very very close game. I think both players are doing it really really well.
Yeah, and here's a breakpoint. This
Yeah.
is scary. Does he have the defreact?
Yeah, breakpoint death.
He has the wax on.
Oh, it blocks for 5.
What? Does he has the wax off? That would be crazy though.
No.
Maybe another time. So there's the Winds of Eternity, I think it's called. So it's coming for 5. Yeah, he gets to live another
Oh my
day.
god.
But he's completely naked.
Yeah, he has nothing. He has his stick.
It's only his stick.
Naked with a stick.
No hopes, no dreams.
Yeah, I think they're still there, but it's not.
I mean, if Jacob bricks
immensely, like no breakpoints, no nothing.
because his hand, it has Ancestral Harmony, but if it miss,
Yeah, maybe
he has two cheese.
Yeah, but he has Shuko, and he can pay the rising. Cosmic? Nope.
There's the cat.
There's the cat.
He has another Ancestral Harmony. Yeah, so he was like, huh? Gain 1. Trad said. So this will present a breakpoint.
Yep.
And an attack with the stick.
Yeah,
at least.
And that Shuko does so much work at this point. Because as long as the best thing for Jacob would be if he could puzzle together so at stick, attack with Tiger for 1, both cost a card, then another attack, cost a card, and then another Tiger for 1.
Yeah.
With the help of Shuko.
Yeah, so it seems borderline impossible for Jesper to keep a single card here.
And here's another 4 as well. No, it will be for 5, right?
5.
Yeah, with the help of...
So it's even if he has the D-react.
Might even be that he's playing the other Harmony. Do you think he will?
Go to the casino again?
No,
surely.
But I mean, it's up to... It would make it so that the pouncing key is up to 6.
Yeah, but is that the... that might be a breakpoint.
I don't know how he would get punished, or he might just play the Phoenix, or whatever.
Yeah,
the fish for something.
Get the chi out of his hand.
Yeah, get the chi out of his hand, or the Harmony for that matter. Like any attack would go again.
Yeah, so
like all the bad blues in his deck.
The world is his oyster.
Yeah, there's so many lines here.
I think we always should just present this.
Yep.
It doesn't matter which blue you use it for. This is two cards. At least.
Yeah.
Oh no, there was the wax.
Oh, where were you last turn?
Close. Yeah, and here this is for 5. So this will sadly be the end of Jesper. No revenge. Here's the tiger.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well played,
what an amazing game. This they are not beating the not blocking allegations.
No. I have to. Jesper has to face the consequences of this. He was lying to me
on stream.
Yeah, he was lying to me.
Holy moly! I don't know about you, Conrad, but that was one heck of a game.
Yeah, I like that. It was awesome.
One more game.
And we don't know, or do you know what will be the finals?
I don't know. It's super exciting.
It will be Bolton or KO.
Ooh.
Either of those.
That's so... Oh, please let it be Bolton. That will be so sick.
Yeah, we saw Bolton on stream earlier, and we saw KO as well.
Yeah, is it Mika that is the top 8? Okay, that would be awesome.
So it's either Mika or Huggy.
Huggy.
So it's either some Icelandic flair or some... I don't know if... No, Mika might be... I thought it was from Finland, but I'm sure actually.
Yeah, I think it's from Finland. This is dubious knowledge, as bet.
Yeah.
And according to Boyd, there's not no Icelandic people here today.
Except Huggy.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
but
this man, a liar.
Yeah, he's a... I would say he's a makeshift Icelandic because he's of Icelandic heritage and he has Icelandic parents, but I think he's an American living in Sweden. So last game we said we're adopting him now because he won the game.
Okay.
So right now he's Swedish. Yesterday he was Icelandic, maybe American.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good to get him. But folks, don't go anywhere. We will be back with the finals not for long, and it's gonna be one awesome match. See you soon.